But let's get started properly, shall we? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. This is Mystical Machine Gun. We are doing a double header tonight. It's a double header tonight. I just hit the microphone, sorry. Because, oh no. Come on. Up, down, left. Oh, no. Because we, unfortunately didn't get to do Phantasy Star on Wednesday night. Doing it tonight. And, well, for those who have gotten subs, when you arrive, put in a few new emotes. I thought I'd change things up a bit. There we go. I thought I'd put in a GG for the people. Started out with a kind of wanting to do pirates, using that one from Pirates to do a beer bottle for some reason. And instead it turned into a GG. He was just so happy. He just looked so happy. It just lent itself to a GG. So, last time, we went to Dezolis. We found the Landau, and we did some side quests. Now that we have a side quest available to us at the Hunters Guild. And there's one more before we go on to the satellite of Kuran and continue trying to, fix the world. There's a request from Eddie, who lives in Monson. My son has fallen into a crack in the earth. Please help my son. That is the message. The fee offered is 5,000 Meseta. Will you take on this request? Yes, we will. In that case, please go to Monson and get further details directly from Eddie. Eddie's house is located in the east part of Monson, right in the middle of the cracks in the earthquake. But yeah, I replaced the Viper from Metal Gear Ghost Babel one because I was never happy with it. Like the animation of it in the game itself. If you want to look at the VOD on YouTube, hint here. Plug. Like his arm is by itself. It's animated by itself. It goes, and I'm not good enough for animation to get that to work. So it's never quite what I wanted it to be. I wanted him to be angrily shaking his fist. So, hey, happy holidays, Mike, and congratulations, by the way, Super Bear Mike on affiliate. Let's do an affiliate shout out for the Mike Man. Ragnarok is finally here. I'm surprised you're watching me stream, Mike. I thought you'd just be playing Ragnarok for the next however long. It was lots of fun watching your unboxing yesterday. Well, yesterday morning for me. You just needed to have the camera that little bit higher up so you could slide the hammer along. Like, just go. It's just going to pass it this hand. All right, we're going to Monson to do a side quest. We're doing a side quest simply because I don't want to miss any content for you lovely people. Phantasy Star 4 is such one of my favorite games. Don't want to miss a thing. I'm going to start singing Aerosmith. You got plenty of time. You got to show love and support. You guys mean so much to me. I'm really grateful. I'm grateful to you too, Mike. Absolutely grateful. My Twitter notifications blow up, and by blow up I mean I get like 3 notifications because Mike drops me a line on the regular. Are you a hunter? Oh, I've been waiting for you. You see, I let my son Talus play outside, but he simply disappeared. I've asked around, and I've been told that he fell into the crack in front of our house. Since then, I haven't been able to do anything. Of course I want to rescue him, but creepy groaning sounds have been coming out of the crack. Oh please, rescue my son. Creepy sounds come out of my crack too. Jump in the hole. The hole. Exactly. It was a literal boxing video because it was just the box. What's this? There's an underground cave like this in Monson? I wonder where on earth Talus has gotten to. Now, if we go west, that's where the exit is. We didn't get much further than this on Wednesday. For my little one was a bit upset and coughing and everything else. So I'm glad to say she's feeling better. So, I'm confident that she'll sleep through the night. And I won't have any interruptions. Yes, to make up for not doing Phantasy Star on Wednesday, we'll do Phantasy Star for about 2.5 hours, roughly. And then we'll do Metal Gear Acid after that. Oh, wow. Not till the 21st. It's like 2 weeks. That's awesome. My next bit of leave will be Christmas break because we have a Christmas shutdown, which I always appreciated. But then I won't have anything off work till January. Oh. My child's shoes. I wonder if they're Talus's. I kind of unintentionally had 2 weeks off in a row because I had a week off for just after my birthday, but then I got COVID, so I also had a week off after that. I wouldn't recommend that second week as a holiday, though. Not a doesn't get the mystical thumbs up. What's this? It's a big worm. Ah, what on earth is this? And a sub. Mike, you didn't have to do that. Thank you very much. Very kind. That's like 6 subs tonight. It's going bananas. It's going off. Oh no, Chaz, Talus, this monster couldn't have. Cut it out. It's bad luck to even think such a thing. It's coming for us. I didn't try and run. Oh, I tried to attack. Damn it. Sometimes the cursor gets a bit excited. Okay, let's do some buffing. D-band, that's it. Chaz, you know what you need to do. Straight to it. Rin pose, get rid of paralysis from it. Well, there's plenty of other people I can recommend in the retro category who stream more often than like 4 hours a week, so maybe I shouldn't be your main person. Let's do flare. Now let's start hitting. I haven't set up my macros with this crew. I should have looked up some macros in my downtime. Oof, 1. That's a good outcome. Oh, I've got the dashboard just behind my keg of fusion screen here. I just saw the edge of that effect on the side of it. That was good. Okay, let's do Miracle. Oh yes, that was some good food. Really happy with the pub where we went to. German Arms. Food was awesome. Cost a bit of an arm and a leg, but hey, you only turned 40 once, why not? The giant beers were my true highlight. We're slowly carving away at this boy. Very slowly. Let's use G-Gra to get a bit of an idea of how his health's going. Oh, never mind. We won. Each got 8,447 XP. Ren level increase. Ooh, a few level ups. We'll take those before we go into the next dungeon. Huh? Where's this? Is this the other side of the planet? Yikes! Were you really eaten? Thank goodness, you seem to be alright. You would have been digested had we not come along in time. It looks better like this. Yeah, I like a good overlay. This one's got a couple of little bit of animated GIFs in it, but really it's just a PNG that I put together from other games. So if I can do it, anybody can. Oh yeah, that's right. I was attacked by some weird slug. You know, we saved your life. Oh, thanks, mister. Anytime. See you, kiddo. Oh, wait, no, he's not leaving. Oh, no, he just went dizzy. What would have happened if we went down? Any treasure chests or dead ends for our trouble? Yeah, this isn't my original Phantasy Star overlay. I had a Phantasy Star 3 themed one, which took me through Phantasy Star 1 and 2 and all the text adventures and stuff. And then by the end of Phantasy Star 3, I was sick to death of it, so I changed it up. I love mucking around behind the scenes and doing overlays and stuff, but I need to get off my butt and update some of my alerts because I did them a long time ago and I haven't really revisited them since. I wanted to go and see the other side of the planet, so I went into the valley, but it didn't take me to the other side. No fun. The people who say you can dig all the way to China have a lot to answer for. Thank you so much. To tell you the truth, I'd lost hope. I'm so glad he's safe. I mustn't let him out of my sight again. I shall send the agreed upon commission fee to the guild. Just pay me now. It's fine. And because I'm switching over to Metal Gear Acid later, I'm not using a controller. I'm using the keyboard tonight. Which honestly is probably the way I've played Phantasy Star 4 more than anything. I've probably emulated it more than I have played it on a console. Just because I've played it so many times on so many different computers, like on laptops, on planes. It's just like, just get Phantasy Star on there, why not? Good job. Thank goodness the child was safe. Your commission fee of 5,000 Meseta has already been remitted. Please accept it. No, I don't want your money. Please come again to the Hunters Guild. Nikabani, how you going? Yes, she is feeling better. Thank you for asking. Thankfully, she's feeling better. The doctor said, you know, after having COVID, apparently your immune system is a bit fucked for about 6 weeks. So hopefully in December, everything will be better. That's a good yay. I like that. It's raising the roof, that emote. Please come again to the Hunters Guild. We're rich of the lives of hunters. Any more side quests? No, we are side quested out. Oh, we're gonna have to progress the story. Oh my gosh. And we need to go to Cattery. Yes. Oh no, I was gonna heal, but you can just heal in the spaceport. Fantastic. Okay. I've got the enter button on the next to the numpad as my start button. Alright, there's nothing else for it. We need to get to Kuran and progress the story. Just got up and need to tidy my room. I have a friend over tomorrow. My room looks the worst it's ever looked. Oh no. I don't know how I got the Jotnar edition, but maybe there's some blessing from God when I decided to give away the only collector's edition I had. Well, there you go. That does work out. Bit of karma there, Mike. Yeah, Nicobata, we only clean the house when people are coming over. So next weekend, we've got people coming over on Sunday. So by the time I stream on Saturday night, I might be very tired from cleaning this bloody joint, I tell you. But good luck with the cleaning. This is the artificial satellite Kuran that has sent the entire planetary control system out of whack. My head is out of whack. Man, am I dizzy. Come on, let's go. Yes, we must hurry to the main control center. They're already starting to ignore Raja's. They're starting to ignore Raja's, shtick. I do always will love it. And this mecha design, actually, I really love it. Carrying around massive cannons, and they have glowy eyes. Awesome. Okay. Let's do some health top-ups. Oh, I want a PS5 too, but I've kind of resigned myself to missing a generation, essentially. Ah, no effect on Androids, dude. Simply because of parenting and everything else. You know, I've got so many PS4 games still to play. I can't justify buying a new console, and to be honest, my kids want a Switch. So... Okay, let's attack the side ones first. And yeah, of course, it doesn't hurt that you can't actually get a PS5. Doesn't hurt at all. It's maybe a bit overkill. Gotta get that higher SAR spell. Yeah, the PS5 is horrendously expensive. And I think we were talking I was talking another stream. Apparently, the price of the PS5 has gone up. I was like, wow, that's gonna get people on board. I didn't realize the new Ratchet and Clank was PS5. I held off on Elden Ring for a long time, simply because I thought, you know, playing it on the PS4 would be bad. But I've actually finally, you know, trumped up for it. And the 5 minutes of it I played, not bad. It's so interesting that some Sony games, some PlayStation 4 games are on PC. I never thought I'd see that. Where you could play God of War on a PC. Hello? What's this? It's an internal weapon unit for androids. I surmise it is a hyperjammer. Hyperjammer is a weapon that temporarily scrambles the hour of machines with strong electromagnetic waves. There seems to be no incompatibility in its specifications, so let's install it. Device installed. Hyperjammer can now be used. Oh, that's a move. Okay, so that's a skill. I think that's a skill for Ren. State. Yes, now he's got Hyperjammer. Yeah, they're doing that because Xbox is killing it with the Game Pass and pushing to PC for a while now. So you're trying to do the same thing. Yeah. Game Pass seems pretty awesome. So I've gotten... I gifted some subs the other day, and I did not realize. I completely forgot about the gifting subs Game Pass promotion. So I got that free 3 months of Game Pass. So I went and downloaded Shredder's Revenge. Oh, that's a mouthful for Sony streaming. Shredder's Revenge. I like Nintendo, and we probably will get them a Switch next year. They watch so much Mario stuff on YouTube and everything else. Yeah, you got Sony and Xbox kind of battling it out to give this great value, and then Nintendo's still like, you want to play GoldenEye on the Switch? Sure, $50. Yes, we had an anonymous gift there at the very start, Nicobani. So I tell you who to give credit to, I don't know who. Yes, Game Pass is really awesome. Like, it's the same way I justify my PS Plus, you know, continued membership, even though I don't really play online much anymore. Although it is good, you know, if you do have a night out and then you come home and you want to play FIFA or something. What was I trying to say? The difference between Game Pass and PS Plus, though, is that Sony still lets you bulk purchase PS Plus. Like, if you, rather than paying monthly, which you can do, like it'll auto renew if you want it, you can also just buy 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. So you just wait till PS Plus is on sale, and then you buy, 12 months, and it just stacks. So I think I've got PS Plus until late 2023 already. And so many games I have not had a chance to play. On the plus side, some of the kids' games on there my daughter's played, so she was very happy when SpongeBob was on the PS Plus service, and Rune's dead. But guess what we've got? Guess what we've got with Raja? We've got Revere. Reverse, Resurrect. Oh my god. So Rune's missed out on some XP there. Dying recovered. Rise from your grave. And finally, Chaz. If you want to see menus, it's the place to be. Rune, I put you right at the back for a reason, my dude. That you can see out into the edge of space. Oh, there's lights there. There's my next overlay there, the lights. A Little to Left is also out now. A puzzle game where you need to bring things in order. I've seen someone describe it as a monk game. Oh, wow. Sounds like it's in the vein of packing. Is that what that game's called, where you try and pack your house up? Unpacking. There you go. I was close. Very close. These guys are getting very good at focus fire at the moment. I didn't try and escape. The cursor just got a bit excited. Our armor's not really up to the task. Unpacking is an incredible game, very emotional. It's just about unpacking, but by the end I needed to cry. Oh god. It sounds very full on. It was a Christmas pageant day here in South Australia, so we watched the Christmas pageant on TV. Speaking of crying, we weren't going out. It's been storming today. We've had I don't know how many millimeters of rain. So we watched the Christmas pageant on TV, and then I put on Mickey's Christmas Carol after that, just a half-hour Disney thing. I always get a bit teary with Tiny Tim. You basically go through unpacking and learning life stories. Interesting. There we go. I can see how that would be emotional. Absolutely. Like going through old photo books and all that sort of stuff. We were looking at baby photos last night and getting a bit emotional. You're looking at photos of, your two girls. One was 2 and a bit, the other one was a baby, and she was loving her up, and like, oh, there's a baby in the house, and this is great. And then today, they're 6 and 4, and they're fighting and fighting like cats and dogs. we are getting a bit owned. You can't stop the damage. Wait till puberty, yeah, absolutely. Hopefully when they're that age, they're not biting each other at least. It's just the weather. It's just a day when you're cooped up inside. They end up fighting more. Oh no. It's getting complicated. I'm not doing maps. I've never really needed to do maps in this game. Napalm shot, there we go. Sounds intense. Great, wonderful. Oh yes, please. More of that, thanks. I don't know what DM does, but we'll find out. There we go. Oh, now they're putting bloody barriers. Too late. Already dead. Ren cannot use it connecting. That's true. I love how many healing options we've got. Plenty to go on. Too many options for where to go. We must explore every path. I think we've lucked out by actually going the right way. Ah, coffee time, that's the way. That's why I do follow some UK streamers and stuff, because I'll get up in the morning, have a coffee, and if the kids aren't arguing too much, I can just chill out and watch a stream for a bit. Oh, okay. We all have some opinions we regret from our teenage years, Nick Abani. Don't worry about it. There was some stuff that my friends and I did in high school that would definitely be counted as bullying, and I'm not proud of it. We thought it was funny. It wasn't funny in the end, really. It's all about whether you grow up and learn or not. Or if you continue being a 17-year-old high schooler even when you're in your 40s, then that's where it becomes a problem. Oh wow, combo attack. So we need to make sure there's not 3 of them all the time. Okay. Yeah, I got picked on at the start of high school, so it was quite hypocritical in the end, really. Whatever doesn't kill you, yeah? Didn't get any of my healing spells off. Okay, let's do it again. Alright, cool. Just gonna go to the left path just to see what we can find. We're finding treasure chests down every aisle. My one being bullied claim to fame was that in year 8, this trio just decided to start picking on me. And at that point, I just kind of hung out with myself. I didn't really have any friends. Like the changeover from primary school to high school, I just, a bit of a loner. And these three were picking on me near the end of the year, and this guy bowed me up against the wall and socked me one, right? In the chops. Oh, I didn't mean to retreat, damn it. And, kind of just did my best to grit my teeth through it. And then the next day, some other kid came up to me and said, nobody's ever been punched in the face by that guy, and not gone running off crying. And I'm like, great. I'm proud. On the pot, that was at the very end of the year, and for whatever reason, they lost interest with me over the summer, and they just left me alone the next year, thankfully. Okay, I've got to be really gentle on that down arrow. It wants to just skip straight to retreat. Okay. Just want to do a macro. That's all I want to do. I'm not drinking coffee, by the way. I'm on one coffee a day. Because back in university, and when I first started working, I had a real bad caffeine problem, and I couldn't sleep at night because I was too bloody buzzed from caffeine. How's the school system in Australia? Is it like in America? We have 3 schools with 6-3-3. We in Germany have 6-6. In the West 4-8. They're going more practically stupid people. Actually, Australia is now pretty much in line with Germany. It was, so there's reception, which is kind of, so preschool, reception, and then primary school was year 1 to year 7. Then high school was year 8 to year 12. Now it's primary school is year 1 to year 6. High school is 7 to 12, so you got 6 and 6. And you can start dropping out after year 10 if that's what you want to do. So my eldest is in year 1, and my youngest starts preschool next year. And then, of course, after high school / secondary school, you can do university, college, whatever. That's the way you want to roll. Please don't die. Sometimes take caffeine because it helps with the ADHD. Ah, okay. So you don't have to take meds or something. Oh, okay. So like the Adderall equivalent or whatever. So instead of taking that kind of stuff, the caffeine does it for you. Oh, that's good. My wife drinks coffee like it's water. Maybe she's self-medicated. I don't know. No, that's a joke. She's just Italian. Okay. Super Bears must have coffee. Not all superheroes wear capes, Mike, but they all drink coffee in the morning. Yeah, I was drinking coffees throughout the day. I was having cans of Coke in the afternoon to have more caffeine. And I was then going to bed at night after getting up at 6 in the morning every day and working all day and going, oh, why can't I sleep? Yes, you need to cut. That's what I always say to my wife though. It's like, if you want to have the coffee really give you a kick, then just cut back. But she can have coffee like 5 seconds before bed and sleep like a log. So she's doing better than me. So this is the main control center. I shall search for the cause of the malfunction right away. It may be a boss fight. Wait, what's that? What? Where? Over there, in the shadows. Oh, hang on. That's the game saying maybe you should heal. Just going to recap. Well, we found the Landale, so we'll just have to go to Karan. Finally! Okay, we didn't get any new dialogue. Let's immediately identify the reason the environmental control system is out of control. Okay, let's go! Who needs healing? Chaz. Chaz, you can heal yourself. Let's do these little top-ups. Caffeine is like a 50-50 chance it works, or maybe up to 70%. But if I take my meds, if I want to ensure it works. Okay, fair enough. Actually, let's do... Let's just do a quick... Let's just make a quick macro. Okay. We don't have any good macros yet. Yeah, the after effects of medication can be a real bitch. I know. What's this? What on earth? This feeling of oppression. Dark Force! Did you say Dark Force? You mean the Dark Force who revives Zio as a god? It appears that Dark Force is the cause of everything. Let's remove it. Easier said than done. Okay, I'm going for it. Look at his lungs. Oh, he's pulsating. Gross. Okay. Let's do barrier. Let's do demand. I love how this ominous boss music is still, it's still a bit of a bop. There we go, that's better. Spark just does robots, I think. Let's see what DM does. Okay, it does nothing. Roger. No! Okay. Bad stuff. We could try and bring people back. Let's give it a go. Ah, it's not a full heal. A full heal is what I need. Why did I do the high jammer? Oh my god. Okay. We did. Cool. Ren defeated. Rip my party. So what we'll do is we will re-explore Karan, but we will try and level up a little bit because we're just the defense. Oh, the opening song's so good. All the music's good. Like, whenever anybody said, any Nintendo people trace the Mega Drive sound card and be like, look at Sonic, look at Phantasy Star. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so I think we need some better macros. I think there's part of the issue there. But also, our defense is just getting a bit whooped. We've got the best armor we can get at the moment, as far as I can tell. Let's do a Rika, Van, Ren, Barrier, Raja. Blessing. Chaz can do bros. We had a video game podcast as a teen, and the dude always put game music in between. So that opening is quite nostalgic. You had podcasts when you were a teenager? I'm crumbling into dust. My phone was dying. What can Rune do? Seals, whatever that does. And then we'll do the attack macro. So Rika, double slash, Chaz, cross cut, Ren, flare, Rune, Hewn, Rune with the Hewn, Rune with the Hewn. Okay, done. Oh, you're too young. Get out of here. You are below the age level for this stream, Nicobana. Go. Don't call me a That is offensive. I'm not even Gen X. I think I'm technically Gen Y. Or older millennial, I think is what they call it now. You don't say what's up, Boomer, you say okay, Boomer. Oh, Chaz. That's a bit of trouble. Got some avocado toast. Nothing wrong with avocado toast. I sometimes have avocado house toast, and I have a mortgage. Somehow. Despite what the newspapers would tell you. And we'll get some of Ren's equipment. Oh my gosh. These kind of enemies, they can be an XP, you know, they can be a big XP bucket. If you can just get them into a loop of just calling another dude. Just constantly calling for backup. And you can just kill them over and over again and you can get lots of XP in the end. Good on OK Google. Meanwhile, Hey Siri still only works if I have the phone completely up to my bed. And I have to enunciate. Alright, that's enough enemies now. Let's finish this off. So you can see there that they weren't attacking. They weren't getting a chance to attack. It was just over and over again. And for our grindiness, That's what we get. Voice commands are very, very handy for the car. You just tell Siri to play your podcast and off you go. Just going to heal up. Oh, these could be really good grinding spots. Just fly back here, free heal, fly back, off you go. But yeah, this is not going to be a grinding situation. Right now is always the best way to grow up at the time. Oh, absolutely agreed. And it's this weird gatekeeping thing sometimes as well, where older people will go, how do you know about that band? Or how do you know about Commodore 64 NES? Or it's like, they're there. A 20-year-old can go back and listen to the Beatles while playing the ZX Spectrum if that's what they want to do. That's fine. It's not you had to be there. You can still appreciate things for how they were. Like, I've shown the kids Sonic Mania. I've shown the kids Sonic 2. They're really into Rayman Legends at the moment, but you know, I've had them play Mario Brothers. And then they go and watch Super Mario Odyssey on YouTube. I inflict 90s alt rock on them in the car, and then they say, can we listen to Calvin Harris when we get home? There's no best time to grow up, exactly. What is it? I think it's an Onion headline. It's like, scientists have proven that music was the best it was, the best ever when you were 22. When you, in particular, were 22 years old or something. Mario Odyssey looks like awesome fun. Like, some of the mods and stuff they do. And also, there's a hide and seek mode. I think I've seen Grand Pooh Bear play. Sorry, I had the fan on. It's getting a bit cute. So, if we got a Switch, kids would never need to play anything else. And I just tried to resurrect Chaz, and he's still alive. There we go. Didn't waste Rune's TP in the end. Yeah. As long as you weren't born during World War I or World War II, and as long as you weren't a teenager during the Vietnam War, and you like in the Western world, of course, this is talking about, then you're pretty all right. You would have had a pretty good. You've done all right in growing up. What was I doing? Healing. I'm going to use Rika for more healing, because in a battle like the one with Dark Force, we're going to be using Raja and Rune's TP a lot more than we are Rika's. She's going to be doing double slashes. She's going to be doing lots of fun stuff. Lots of fun stuff. I didn't know you played anything other than God of War, Mike. Is Raja dead again? What is going on? We're picking on the old man. command ball. Man, these balls. Sure, the world's burning down. You've got less privacy than ever, less spending power than ever. Inflation is screwing you over, and you may never own a home. But have you ever adjusted the tape azimuth with a pencil? Oh, playing games on the plane. Awesome. Good way to spend the time waiting for the potential nerves as well of going to the proposal ahead. Well, most decent tape players, you didn't have to worry about the tape coming off of its reels anyway. It was more for the very old ones, where you were almost sticking the tape on just bare metal, or on the Commodore 64 tape loader. We had discs, thank God. We had a 1541 disc drive for the Commodore 64, but a kid around the street had the tape loader, and it's like, oh my God, this takes forever. This sucks. I had an intense tape collection because of the age we were. We would get pocket money every week. We'd buy singles, which was a cassette single, whatever songs we were keen on at the time. But of course, we'd also tape songs off the radio. So I had My Name Hot Hits volumes 1 through to 32 or 33 by the time I was done. I'd fill in the little envelope thing. Znitzer, how you doing? Shout out to Seeking Znitzer here. Does that mean you were playing more Neo 2? I'm guessing that's what that means. Everything's going great. It's a lovely Saturday evening here. The storms that we had today have passed, so you're not hearing, my audio isn't getting messed up by terrible rain banging against the shed door, so I think we're doing okay. Those how long to play estimates and stuff, Nicobana, I don't know. They can be very conservative at times. Or do you mean you just watched a long play that was 12 hours? God, we've got to stop running into these guys. They keep doing the detonation attack and it keeps whooping our butt. Did first cam stream today? Just short test it out. I missed it. Sorry about that. Bye-bye. Bye bot, bye bot. Okay. Let's pop back for some healing. We've just had bad luck with the amount of those dudes. Of the command balls we've encountered today. I do feel bad because lots of streams I follow are pumping on the weekends. They're doing longer streams and everything else because it's the weekend. And I'm like, yeah, I can't watch it. I've got kids. I've actually got to go do parent stuff. Well, camera is always a choice. It's not mandatory. I know I've been watching some people for years who don't want to use the camera and they don't have to. As long as you can hear them. Outsave. Boo. Okay. I think we know the layout pretty well by now. I was watching somebody stream on their PS4 this morning. They were just playing some Bloodborne through the PS4, through the PS4 interface, which is how I did a lot of streaming of Bloodborne back in the day myself, and Dark Souls 3. No camera or anything else, just a headset mic. And I was like, this takes me back. Didn't have to worry about camera positioning. Didn't have to worry about microphone positioning because it was strapped to my face. But I like making goofy faces for the camera at times. I hope you do too. Especially since I talk with my hands. This doesn't really come through if there's no camera, it's just like... The encounter rate's high and rising. And I was accidentally running away from some of those encounters before. It was probably working in my favor. Oh, speaking of grinding though. Ooh-wee. If you hadn't guessed from the... Well, if you've ever seen my countdown screen, which kind of just goes through what games that are in the series that I've played and which ones I'm going to play. You'll know that Phantasy Star Online is next. And I thought I'd better get in advance and make sure I can play it, make sure I can set it up and everything else. Because there's plenty of options for how to play it, like the Dreamcast, PC, GameCube. And I decided in the end I'll do Dreamcast because that's how I played it. And I actually played Phantasy Star Online V1 and then we all got V2. Me and some other Dreamcast users in South Australia went together to import multiple copies of V2 to cut down on shipping costs. And went to this guy's house and we all got our copies and we played Phantasy Star Online together. It was great times. Anyway, getting off track. And you can still play. There are fan servers for Dreamcast and Phantasy Star Online. But once I had it all set up, I was like, all right, let's play it. Let's get that nostalgia flowing. And holy shit, it's such a grind. I mean, there's a good chance for some chat interaction by setting up the character, since there's so many options for what to be. But yeah, the Phantasy Star Online ones are going to be a bit grindy by nature. So you go through the areas just over and over again. On the plus side, I am putting together a guide, like a quick Google Doc, on how to get PSO working on your PC if you choose to emulate with the Dreamcast. And there's no reason why folks can't join in. If you want to play Phantasy Star Online with me when we get to that point. That'll be the next game after Phantasy Star 4 on Wednesday nights. There you go. Keep that in mind. Alright, Mike, thanks for the lurk. Thank you for the sub. Welcome aboard. Take care of those rabbits for us. Very glad we don't have pets at the moment, but I love animals. Would have been a bad day for battening down the hatches and keeping all the animals inside if we had any. Okay. Raja, G-Res, no. Yeah, Raja, G-Res. Yep. Rika's copying it today. This trip, Rika is the target. The AI seems to have a chosen victim. Ah, surprise attack by us? Thank God. I'm trying to remember if there's the layout of Dezolis and if there's a town, another town we can reach to potentially get better armor and equipment at this point. And I honestly don't remember. I mean, the game was pretty clear. Go to Quran. So, of course, we went to side quests, as you do. Yes, Wassian, how you going? Yes, we, well, I didn't get very far. We went down the hole and then my kid woke up, so... So you've missed the redo of going down the hole and getting the kid out. And since then, we've just been in Quran. Dark Force has killed us once already. I don't want to escape. Damn it, game. No. Best that the usual Saturday night Metal Gear stream has not been replaced. It's been postponed until we play some Phantasy Star 4 for a while. Who knows? When we reach that point, I might put it up to a chat poll and Cat can decide if we continue or not. Oh my God. You were just in time for the party getting whooped. She's feeling better. My youngest is feeling a lot better, which is why I'm comfortable, streaming tonight. I'm confident she's not going to be waking up and getting upset, so that's the main thing. You never know. Sometimes they just wake up and just call out for Dad, and that's when you say, "Excuse me a moment," and then put the intermission screen up. Yeah, last night she slept a lot better, so I think we're on the... a virus, the GP said. We took her to the doctor on Thursday, and yeah, that's just went, it looks like some sort of virus, got some swollen glands, all that fun stuff. Keep giving her Panadol and managing the fever, and happy days. Enough boy. Now we're talking. Top level fire. Okay. So since we got whooped by Dark Force, I'm being a bit more cautious and ducking back for the free heals and the spaceports. Plus, you can just never have enough of the space flying music, can you? Bum, 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 bum. Yes, bronchitis. We're very close to that. Yeah. Yeah, my youngest, she gets asthma, and asthma affects the bronchial tubes. So while she is better, she's on the Ventolin for probably on the Ventolin for a couple of weeks. Unfortunately, that's something she's inherited from her dad. Good old dodgy lung tubes. Okay. Everybody's leveled up a few times. Let's get going. The main thing about the enemies in this area is speed. They're fast. And a lot of them are getting those, and especially those command balls, they just get... I don't want to escape. Fuck. Damn you stupid emulator. actually watching. I was looking up some macros earlier, and I didn't see anything that caught my eye. Is there any? Remember any good macros for this party, this setup? Okay, room needs some health there. We've opened up most of the treasure chests in this dungeon. We're now at the point where it's just about, can we make it to the boss without getting too whittled down? Ah, Rika. More damage. We've got High Jammer. High Jammer is equipped. And I do love that, like, they could have just done, I do love that design. They could have just done, you know, they could have just had it say, Ren has High Jammer now, and not explained it. They had a little chat, and you get the sound of it going, and then, yeah. It's like, oh, that's great. Such attention to detail, such good care in this game. I love Phantasy Star. Yes, and it's a shame that Phantasy Star Online can have more plot. That's it, exactly, Nick about it. Absolutely. Oh, see, like, Raja is weak. If they decide to just target Raja, he's in big trouble. It was a craft that came out of no blueprints, so everybody came and put their touch on the game. Actually sounds similar to how Kojima describes doing some of the Metal Gear Solid games. He just goes, you know, everybody just give me your best ideas, and we'll try and fit them all in. I'd love to have more, to watch more docos and stuff on how games like this were made, but they just didn't. Aside from like magazine interviews, and a lot of those interviews were in Japan, they didn't really document a lot of that stuff. And once they had time to implement it, I was reading about, yeah, they had time to implement it, because everybody was distracted by shiny Phantasy Star 3. Look over there. I was reading about the Atari 50 collection today, and that's a, you know, it's yet another retro collection, but it's got this timeline thing in it, and you can actually go along the timeline, and it has photos and videos and stuff, and then the game, and it's like, that sounds awesome. Oh yeah, God, don't remind me. Breaks my heart. Like, if I've got discs of some of the Java stuff I wrote in uni, then they could have kept the source code for, you know, Zelda. Oh, Nintendo's got all of it, yeah. But it was storage. It was like, where do we put it? We can't, unless you put the discs somewhere in somebody's house. We need to reuse those hard drives. We need to reuse that space. So on this fight, what about this fight? Surprise attack. Okay, good. Yeah, the Giga Leak was awesome. Very exciting. Oh, Chaz can revive people now. Awesome. Two guys attacking on the right. Up or down? We go up, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, I was explaining earlier how if you can get them into that loop of just respawning, calling in another guy, you can just grind in one fight. I'm not going to do that on stream. That'd be very boring to watch. Just have a flashing message saying it's chat time and have the game down just in this window. Well, they managed to do that remaster, like that kind of semi-remaster of FFA. Yeah, that's on the PS4. That's better than nothing, I guess. But yeah, Pairs of Dragoon Saga. Oh my gosh. A friend of mine who I played Phantasy Star Online and everything with, he's got Pairs of Dragoon Saga. He was a big Saturn boy. Okay, how's everybody's health? Quick check. Oh yes, let's get some reses happening. Raja, you got heaps of PP. Everybody else. Yeah, exactly. Skyrim, Morrowind, all those games. Ah, so they get the textures and stuff off the discs and all that fun stuff. Okay. Let's attack this with better strategy. Okay, so I had a macro set up for this. Let's start with that. Okay. Half our problem is bloody Raja is very fragile. Found out DM does nothing. I do love how Flare comes out of Ren's face. Oh, I love those upscaling programs. I've got Knights of the Old Republic, you know, in 1920 by 1080 and upscaled cutscenes and all that fun stuff. Blessings better than Deban. There you go. I did both. There you go. We got coverage. Raja, you're pretty much healing for the rest of the battle, so good luck to you. Why am I not getting Rune to cast Jigra? Why am I not doing that? Okay. Have you do a turn of G-Res there. Rika? Ooh, we can do enough for it. Let's do that. And Raja, you can heal yourself. Moon, how you going? Welcome in. Yes, welcome to the Dark Force rave. If I could reach the light switch, I'd flick it on and off. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is a round where we use Miracle. Oh, he's got two, even better. A company cannot use public AI and has to pay or do their Day 3. So in a way, they do less efficient work than people who dedicate a year of their free time to remaking the background. I didn't know that. I just assumed that with those upscalers and AI stuff, they could pay a license to use it. But maybe the license use would be horrendous. You've got enough health, Raja. You can do one turn where you attack. You can publish payment stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Especially for old stuff that is not a guaranteed seller. Just repackage Call of Duty again and call it a day. This is going a lot better. We were dead after like 3 turns the first time we fought this boy. Especially their stuff. Oh god, yeah. Okay, Ren, you might need to have a turn of recovering. Good old DF here. He's got a big bucket of freaking health to get through, doesn't he? There it is. $6,520. GG, thank you. Thanks very much. I'll give myself a GG just because I've done a new GG emote for myself. Nearing the end. This is not near the end, is it? No, it's not near the end, is it? Oh, we've got Moon. Alright, those who don't want spoilers, cover your ears. We've got to fight Dark Force 2 more times at least. We've got a long way to go, which is good, which means there's more fancy stuff. Did we do it? Yep, we've won. Okay, Ren, get Karan back to normal. Roger. Rune, can I ask you something? What is it? How did you know that monster was the Dark Force Zio was talking about? I've seen it before. What? What do you mean you've seen it before? Yeah, pack it up. All done. Thanks for watching the stream, folks. Have a good night. I'll tell you sometime. Just wait until then, will you? Well, all functions have been restored. Now all we have to do is make some final adjustments at Z-Land. What does it matter? Nothing. Let's go to Z-Land. Yeah, Chaz has got a bit of ways to go yet. Lights on. Everything is okay. All the maintenance systems for the Algo environment are working properly. Well, we've been through a lot, but I guess we've solved everything. Chaz. That's just the way that's how you jinx the party, my friend. Look at that! The snowstorm hasn't stopped. Has the control system for Desolus been restored? Yes, everything is in working order. I told you! Didn't I tell you that the Garabek Tower was the cause? The demons that live in the Garabek Tower are creating the blizzard. Why don't you listen to me once in a while? Anyway, this means there is some other cause for the snowstorm in Desolus, right? If the snowstorm continues unabated, there is a danger that the Parmanians and even the Desolicians will perish. God. There's no use just sitting around thinking. Serious Chaz. Let's go to Desolus. Yes, I'll go too. As the mission has not been accomplished, I shall continue my responsibilities. This is getting interesting. Unless I go, you won't be able to get anything done. Hey, Chaz? Well, with Desolus and a wall of ice, we won't be able to move around freely. He's a giga chat. What should we do? If we use the ice digger, we can break through walls of ice. Ice digger? What's that? In planning for action on Desolus, I had an ice-breaking car built. Why didn't you tell us these things sooner? I shall load it onto the lander. An unrelenting snowstorm. Yes, we're getting our ice car. The snowstorm in Desolus is not abating. I believe there's another cause for the abnormal climate in Desolus. There's the ice digger. It's in our inventory. People die when they are given. You've been Dark Force, but Desolus is not recovering. I've been telling you. Hey, Sir McDonald, how you doing? I've been telling you, the problem lies in the Garabek Tower. In any event, I do acknowledge there's a need to investigate Desolus. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Garabek Tower. Well, it didn't work for sure. We could do something. Everybody in? Yep, let's go. Done and done. We're not walking out of here. Going the fast way. I just like Rune immediately going back to being sarcastic after a very brief moment of seriousness and introspection. Did we get auto healed? No, we didn't. Let's step on the flashy tile. Okay. Did I save? I did save, yes. Okay. Time for say goodbye to Desolus music. Oh, we're on the wrong side. Oh, I love that dashboard. So cool. Lots of completely pointless dials that tell you nothing, but it looks cool, and that's what matters. There we go. Where is the Garabeg Tower, by the way? The Ice Digger is a bit vulnerable. It's fragile. Must be the cold. It's more prone to cracking from laser breath. Walk across there? No? Okay. Is it the same talk? Yep, okay. I can only hear. I watched an anime yesterday. It was like I expected with a shy hero that didn't want to really move and kind of went through live commenting on it without taking much action. Yeah, that sounds like a bit of an anime trope. What was it? Was it good? Think about a well-mannered protagonist that doesn't do much. There's definitely anime and it doesn't have to be anime, but there's definitely protagonists where the movie or the series or the story happens to them, rather than them being, more active in it. Shinji from Evangelion is a good example of that. A bit of trouble here. There we go. Nikuko. Okay. Yeah, I haven't watched any anime for a while myself. Okay, we went down a really wrong path here. Tyler. Where? Oh, there's the ice. Cut through. Okay. We missed it by that much. These giant owls, look like they're laughing. I think it's a reflection of the morosity and lack of purpose young people feel in Japan, a lack of foresight. Yeah, I can definitely see that resonating. Resonating with me. Did the Marumo Hosoda marathon a few weeks back and posted about it on Discord. Otherwise, I watched some anime, still have a backlog of 900 episodes of anime. One day I'll get through Dragon Ball. New town. Zoza. This is the town of Zoza. The egg of the Desolus penguin is our special product. The Desolus penguin is really cute. We made improvements to the Deso owl species so that they can be bred in captivity and they don't murder anyone. How do they get penguins from owls? Wouldn't you like to walk along with the Desolus penguin? There's a person putting up a sideboard to the west of town. Why don't you ask him? Chirp, chirp. Dragon Ball are also DBZ. I'm trying to get through Dragon Ball, and then I'll probably rewatch Dragon Ball Z again. But I've never watched Dragon Ball, so I started with Dragon Ball Z. Oh, it's so cute. Rune, do you think it's cute? Not really. Whereas in the 80s and 90s, everybody got from the positive movies. So people get supers or flying cars or exoskeletons and mechas. Yes, absolutely. All my future stories I wrote when I was a kid were set in 2015 because of Back to the Future 2. And we'd all have flying cars and all that fun stuff. Mies? Rochelle? Oh, those Parmenian towns. If you just go east a little, you'll probably see them. Okay, looks like we're going east next. I love how this Desolus penguin is humongous. My job is to collect eggs. I walk behind them all day long so they can lay their eggs anytime. Eggs, eh? Is that what you call it? Okay, looks like we're just saying the same thing. Make that Desolus penguin a part of your group for today. The Desolus penguin will walk around town with you. This dreamlike experience is yours for only 500 Meseta. Of course you'll try it, won't you? Sure. Well then enjoy. Be careful, because the penguin will leave you if you exit town or go inside a house. Oh, okay. Well, I did want to go inside houses. It has the Zolian Penguin Companion written on it. Where are the fucking hoverboards? Do not get me started. Don't tell me that two-wheeled thing is a hoverboard. It's not a hoverboard. You shouldn't say such unscientific things. How can a tower cause storms and make people sick? Well, Raja is a priest. He's not a scientist. What are you doing wandering outside town? Okay, the dialogue is always the same. With the Desolician penguin. Hello, what are you doing out here? Oh, walk with the Desolus penguin. In that case, let me tell you something. If you go to the northwest, there's a valley where a lot of yellow animals live. And then, if you go to the northeast, there's a strange building we can't figure out. I've got the penguin emotes. Pride penguin. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Oh, I can't do it. Boo. You should go if you feel like it. Well, there we go. That is the point of having the penguin. And we've just lost our penguin. Whoops. We would never eat the Desolus penguin. We do use their eggs for food, though. We would never eat those penguins. We will eat their babies. What do you say if we don't have the penguin? Being human, don't you sometimes find yourself lost in thought? So don't bother me. Yeah. Ah, okay. Oh, Pride Rhino looks awesome. Yeah, those I I'm glad I haven't watched many of those isekai shows. They sound like just wish fulfillment. I don't want to be transported to a video game world. Okay, this is the tool store. What do we got? Pengu feed. Articles that can summon the Zola's penguin. Let's buy some. We've got everything else. We can sell some of Ren stuff. And ceramic gear, there we go. Cool. Anything else? No. Oh, penguin feed is stolen. Oh, bear is driving. How can that be? Okay. All right, we're gonna go northwest first. So there's some sort of yellow animal. Okay. What have we got? We've got the flame sword, thunderclaw, torn dagger, and the dream rod. A rod that has the power of Bindwar magic, a dagger that has the power of Hewn magic, a claw that has the power of Tandle magic, and a sword that has the power of Flaily magic. Let's do it. Let's call on spells. Ah, cool. Oh, okay. Well, if they're good, they're good. The premise doesn't appeal to me in the first instance. That's all. Thunderclaw. She's a thunder cat. Oh, the attack power actually goes down, but we can just use these every turn to cast spells. So why not? Yeah, there's just so many of them. Like, forgive my use of the term, but it feels like before the isekai shows were super popular, as the harem animes that were more, there was lots of those. Pantarobe. A robe that creates an illusion of the wearer. Yes. You can't carry anything else. What the fuck? Have to get rid of stuff. What are you saying? Okay. Don't need antidotes. Ah. I feel like you guys are backporting the isekai genre. Yeah, it is true. It is true. He's got too many dynamites. We will sell some stuff. Ah, cool. I'm learning a lot about anime. I'm a bit out of date. Out of touch with the anime scene. So there you go. Gotta go. Have a nice stream. No, that's all good, Bossy, and thanks for hanging out. Have a good day. Dave Dingo with the raid. What? Thank you so much, dude. Welcome in, Dave Dingo and Raiders. I'm Mystical Machine Gun. We're playing Phantasy Star 4. we're well into Desolus. Totally not alfalfa VT. Welcome in. I had to take a minute to read that username. That's a hefty one. Oh, I love Phantasy Star 4. It's one of my favorite games. But yes, for those of you to the channel, I stream Phantasy Star on Wednesdays, Metal Gear on Saturdays, but we missed out on Wednesday, so we're doing some Phantasy Star 4 now. I was watching Dave earlier today doing some live translation, and then I think it was a bit of Dark Souls 3, yeah? Okay. We were just doing some. Well, if you love a bit of Dark Souls, you love a good RPG. Stats and weapons and menus and crunchiness. You're on the DLC. You're scared. I haven't touched the DLC. I've probably been a bit too intimidated by it too. I have this issue where I can't do the Dark Souls DLC. I need to do it all. Because of this snowstorm, we can't even get to Gumboir Temple, where we find peace of mind and pray. You can now, dug with the ice digger. In other towns, everybody makes a living by hunting, but thanks to Desolus Penguin, we lead a breeder's life in this town. With these penguins that are bigger than us. Did we really need to rest? Oh, we could recharge the ice digger by resting at least. You can always see if there's any NPCs to chat to in the inn. Would you care to stay? Please have a relaxing stay. Thank you very much. Please, come again. Okay. We've gotten a hint to go to the northwest to see some yellow animals. Let's do that first. Is this it? It's a cave. Mist Vale. We've got the mysterious cave music playing. They turn these things into penguins somehow, and I'm not sure how. Those Desolations, they got amazing powers. Oh, don't level up immediately after I left somewhere. Come on, just cheeky. So Raja's got Nares now. That means he can just fully heal anybody. No ifs, ands, or buts. Well, except for Ren. Ooh, our first trimate. Hungry mole. Okay, let's do some demo. Alright, we want items. There we go. Thunderclaw. Show off our new swords and claws and rods and everything else. What does Bindwa do? We've got to find out. Oh, I think Bindwa puts people to sleep. That's why it's called Dream Rod. Look at that. Awesome. Free spells. Yep, and he's frozen. Okay. The map of this cave is very forgiving so far. I should say only so far. I won't overuse these weapons, but it's a neat little trick that you can do this. Past a certain point, you won't. It won't be worth it. You'll be better off attacking, but while it's a novelty, let's do it. Just imagine those kind of ambushes like that just occurring with a bird swooping you and going, ugh. Although being in South Australia and it being spring, the nesting / swooping season hasn't been too bad. Probably because of the weather. Hello. Hello, little kitty cats. You remind me of someone. This is the mysterious valley. Meow. Wow, it's a cat, and the cat talks. We are musk cats. We can talk. Meow. We get some kind of a feeling from you. Meow. Go in and meet the old man. Meow. There you go, you've heard all my variations on meow. Somehow we get a feeling of fond remembrance from you. Meow. Normally, neither Parmanians nor Desolicians can enter this valley. Meow. Oh my god, we get... I'm in South Australia, so we tend to just have hot or wet. But then you get like Victoria with its 4 seasons in one day. All of them shit. Very seldom do humans enter this place. Meow. And if you're down in Tassie, it's cold. Very cold. Or in Canberra. In all the deserts, only this valley is warm. Meow. Also hot and wet, yeah. You're essentially describing Darwin or far north Queensland, where it's very tropical. It's either the wet season or it's the hot season. And the wet season is still pretty hot. The old man has a treasure. Meow. Who's the old man? We haven't had any encounters, so we're not fighting muskcats at least. We haven't seen the old man's treasure. Meow. To let you know how hot it is up in far north Queensland, when we went to visit family up there, the town, because it's just a little town, they just have a free pool. The community pool is just free, day in and day out. You can go there anytime. It's just free. It's too hot to pay. The beauty of the old man's shuttlecock is unparalleled in this world. Meow. Is what now? Meow. I can get the top off this bottle. Meow. Okay, good for you. All that is left of the muskcats are here. Meow. Okay, there's a cat, mate. Let's do that. I'm imitating the old man. Meow. The weather in Desolus is rather strange these days. Meow. Wow, look at that. It's a flying muskcat. Good of you to come, visitors. I'm the chief of this valley. There is good in your eyes. No one you were let through. It's really strange. I have this feeling it's not the first time we've met. I feel good about putting this in your care. This is a treasure that has been passed on generation after generation. Take it with you. It's a silver tusk. It's a callback to Phantasy Star 1, and I think it's a claw. Yes, it is. Actually, let's do this first. Item, silver tusk. Look. A secret treasure of the muskcats. There you go. I do like how the look command tells you who can equip it as well. That's very handy. Thanks for the tusk. Meow. So yes, potentially that's Meow from Phantasy Star 1, or a descendant of Meow. There's a much better cat emote for that purpose, Nickelback. I don't have a Meow from Generation 1 Fantasy Star 1 to show. Okay, so we don't have to use the Dream Rod. Jisa, oh yes, that is more party healing. Let's have a look. 116, 92. So what's that? 24 TP. It's a bit expensive. It does come in handy in a pinch. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's just go back and heal. Back to Penguin Town. It looked like we could go southwest as well. So maybe we'll check that out before we go east to the Parmanian towns. Oh, nice. My wife has this issue about having TVs in the bedroom. Like, so we don't really watch stuff in bed, which is a shame. Oh, is this near the same place? Oh, okay, that's just the same place I've been before. That led nowhere. Let's go east. Nope. Just use the... I'm a very sensitive sleeper. I'm a light sleeper. I struggle to get to sleep at night, so probably a good thing I don't have a TV in my bedroom. Oh, I'm jealous. Jealous of people who can do that. Again, my wife can have a coffee and look at it, lay in bed looking at her phone, and then go, I'm going to sleep now, and like that. And I'm like, oh, I looked at the screen for 2 seconds an hour ago, I'm going to be awake for another hour. Now, I don't want to get too far and get to the tower. I think we're in the range, we're in the area. Climate Center, okay. Ooh, okay, hang on. Let's fight this dude first. Oh, it doesn't actually put the big dude to sleep. What a shame. Okay, let's do the G-Res round. Could be Guy-Res, I don't know. I pronounce everything wrong. You might learn. We're watching the opposite of a cozy show. We're watching one of those bloody dating reality shows that there seems to be a million of, because my wife likes them. And so every episode needs to end on a bloody cliffhanger of what's going to happen next with the couples and all this sort of shit. So it's not really the best way to relax, because it always ends with what will happen next, and we kind of go, probably more bullshit. More reality show twists and turns. Oh my god. Didn't mean to come in here. Let me go. I only came in here to get directions away from here. He's got a bit more seriously now. Oh, that's kind of why I enjoy watching that sort of shit. You can see the producer's biases in how they present some people and how they edit people and that sort of thing. So from a, I'm not going to start writing a bloody column on, you know, the deep intricacies of Love Triangle, but it's interesting to see, you can see the directors and the producers, what they think can come through. Like, I mean, every single dating reality show in the history of time is only straight couples exist. So there's that bias, like, already. Like, the latest one in Australia is My Mum, Your Dad, which I'm never going to watch. Sounds like shit. But what if your dad wants to get together with my dad? Or my mum wants to get together with your mum? Yeah, so that's kind of the angle I take from it. And also just the whole, you can tell, well, you like to think you can tell the people who are there to find love and the people who are there to get their heads on TV and potentially get famous. And that's part of the fun. Yes, but they shouldn't have to be explicitly queer dating shows either. It should just be, in your dating show, there should be all different types of couples. And I mean, that can make it hard if you want to have the twists that somebody cheats on somebody with somebody else in the thing. But it's like, if your whole thing is, our producers somehow know better than anybody and we're matching people up with who they like, why can't one couple just be, or one triangle be 3 dudes? Why not? My parent, your parent. Exactly. It's so easy. Being inclusive is so much, it's so easy, and but you just have to think about it for 2 seconds first. Anyway, there's dialogue on the screen. This seems to be the control system for the desolate climate. The monsters have been making a nest. As we suspected, this must be the cause of the abnormal weather. Let's investigate. It's no use, I've been telling you. The cause of the snowstorm lies in the Garabek Tower. Think of the children. They can only be shown straight relationships, otherwise somehow that becomes weird. I've had to change. Well, I haven't had to. I've chosen to. I've had to change, like, the genders of protagonists in the stories I read to my kids, because I've got 2 girls, and like 9 out of 10 storybooks are just he, this, and he, that, and he, this, and his, and that, and he, and that, and he, and he. So sometimes I just read it and just go she everywhere. You know? So at least there's a girl protagonist. So it's like, they're just stories about bears being cute, so who cares if it's a boy or a girl? Oh, I can't escape, of course. I mean, we're lucky. It's easy for us to present the alternatives because one of our friends is a woman who married a woman and they had a kid through IVF, so it's easy to go, look, sometimes there's not a mum and dad, sometimes it's a mum and a mum. So that's it. You just treat it as normal as possible. And just hope the kids take the ball and run. Yeah, that's the angle they never seem to take. You know, they're like, men are dying out, masculinity is dying out, but look how awesome being a man and eating red meat and masculinity and bros and everything else, and they don't seem to. And of course, they're exclusively focused on men becoming women, and nobody ever seems to care about women becoming men, or at least in the general term of it. It's like, don't look for logic in it. Don't look for logic or consistency in it. It just reminds me of like early 2000s kind of gaming culture, where in a game where you could create your own character and choose your gender and everything else, you'd have dude bros going, of course I made a chick character. I don't want to stare at a dude's ass for 40 hours. And it's like, who cares? It's okay. Pretty sure if you're just staring at their butt the whole time, you're playing the game wrong. There's things happening behind their ass. Or in front of it, I guess. Okay, let's go up first. I think that might be the way to go. Oh, Jesus Christ, laser to the face. Yeah, during my teenage edgy right-wing phase, the reason these people got me was the leftists are no facts, only feeling. That is exactly the opposite. Well, there's nothing wrong with feelings. Search your feelings, you know it to be true. I mean, it's funny now, like, it's funny because last night I set up my Elden Ring character. I tried to just sneak in half an hour of gaming time. And of course, that's when I got a message from work, and then Facebook Messenger went off and all that other stuff. Anyway, and you go through, and I picked the samurai starter because it's like, come on, samurai armor, that looks awesome. I made my dude, gave him the right amount of grey hairs to reflect looking like me. Put a tattoo on his face and all that stuff. And then of course you start the game and they're wearing bulky armor and you can't see jack shit. Like watching Dreamy play Dark Souls 3, and she's been doing some of the Arnri questline. And I think Anri's meant to be the opposite gender to you, whatever gender you pick. And I was like, I could honestly not tell what gender Dreamy's character was because they all just wear massive armor. So I was like, who gives a shit? Of course, it being Dark Souls, if you took all your armor off, you're not getting sexy man meat or sexy lady meat. You're getting sexy jerky man, zombie. My gender is massive armor, exactly. What is a pulse Vulcan? Does that attack multiple enemies? Let's have a look. A weapon that fires electronic beams. Alright, let's equip it. Let's see what we get from the pulse Vulcan. While we're in the menus. So we still haven't actually upgraded anybody's armor except Rune and Raja's. And armor is a limited use to those guys because they're gonna be squishy no matter what you do. So if we're getting too owned by this dungeon, then we might try and make it to the human towns. I know with ADHD, HD, sometimes with a symptom of executive dysfunction, you just can't do things you need to do, and it would be really helpful if people just accepted it. Oh, absolutely. And I think that's why, well, I mean, in a workplace context at least, you can just say, look, I've got ADHD. But it's not exactly something you can do just walking down the street or in a shop or something. Just don't be lazy, yeah. See, I mentioned how squishy Raja and Rune are, and the game went, let me demonstrate for you. There's nothing there! Damn it! Ooh, critical hit. Have you even seen Ren use his weapon yet? Okay, it does hit multiple people. Let's keep it. We don't really have any other. Oh, I can imagine. Yes, I can imagine. Must be very tough. Anything with deadlines, at least. I like how it goes sometimes. They just all that, and that was just to explore the first floor. Okay. Everybody's health's okay. Let's explore a bit further. Don't necessarily need to pull the pin and run away to heal just yet. Those laser cannon attacks, though, they are brutal. Ooh, we're in the void. Oh wait, no, there's floor way down. Oh no. How dare you try and open the chest. Hell yeah, parallax scrolling. It's the best. You can keep your mode 7. Give me parallax scrolling any day. Oh no, Raja! Died before he could heal himself. Raja is on the verge of death. Okay, sure. Fair enough. Mode 7, more like Chode 7. Ah, all that for a pick. Oh no, rune. Big trouble. Oh, there's not a time to miss. Not a time for the swing to miss. Okay, looks like both pass. Hell yeah. Early 90s techno is where it's at. You miss, like now that every AAA game has to have an orchestral score like by like bloody John Williams or whatever. It's like I miss my. We can only do bleeps and bloops, so we're gonna make the best bleeps and bloops we can. Oops, done already. And also we're gonna rip off Japanese pop songs, and the Westerners will never know. Oh yeah, some of the indie game soundtracks. It's probably a cliche to say Undertale. That's a banging soundtrack though. They just love getting free attacks, don't they? Haven't finished Undertale. I won't spoil it for you then. If it makes you feel any better, I haven't played much of Deltarune. Undertale doesn't take too long to beat, in my experience. Oh, I don't want to escape, damn it all. If someone with my limited free time can finish it and see a couple of endings, then anybody can. 5,000 is a massive wish list and backlog. Don't we all? I actually to clear out some space on my computer. Oh, it's doing it again. Compo gear. Let's have a look at it first. Absolutely. Compound headgear of ceramic and titanium, I guess. Yeah, yesterday I actually had to do the cull. Had to uninstall some Steam and GOG and other games. It's like, why have I got Tacoma downloaded? I'm not playing Tacoma anytime soon. Let's save that 18 gig. How did you go into the hyperbolic time chamber and come out after? Sure, but I'm really good at speedrunning now. Do you know how many trophies I've got now? I can't jog more than a few steps, but man, my gamer score. Word up. No, you turn up to the Cell games and you go, I'm ready to fight him, and everybody's just in like Goku and Gohan and Piccolo are all looking at each other going, see, what are they doing? What's going on? You walk right up to Cell and you go, 1v1 me, Cell. First to 10 kills. You, me, Guilty Gear now. Let's play Dragon Ball Fighters. You can't be Cell though. Bloody brawl. I'm glad when we used to play Smash Brothers, we just played Smash Brothers. Like we didn't have any house rules or anything like that. The only real house ruley thing we ever did was GoldenEye. We would play one-hit kills and pistols only. Because we'd played all the modes to death. So it almost became like, you know, electronic tag. Because as soon as you saw someone, then whoever was fastest to hit, you know, to shoot, that was it. Made it very fast and frenetic. Oh, Mario Kart items. Oh, yes. The unfairness is the point. I don't care about randomness in multiplayer games anymore because most of the time if I'm playing Mario Kart, it's with my nieces and nephews or with my kids. So it's like I'm just trying to let them win anyway. So if I get horrendously blue shelled, it's like, eh. I was gonna crash by accident anyway on the last track, last lap. Oh, I can imagine that would affect your competitiveness. Absolutely. Oh my god. Just let me walk to the door. Let me leave. I don't even know how long this dungeon goes for. We've leveled up a couple of times. That tells you how long we've been in here. Okay, Raja. Ooh. I love the sounds. I love the sounds of these robot enemies. Destroy. Destroy party members. Okay, let's do G-Res on Chaz. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Got ahead of myself in the menus. There we go. Oh. Hello. Exterminate the doctor. I can't do a very good Dalek. Explain. Compo armor. Okay. It's kind of funny because in Australia, when you know, a bit of slang for somebody who might be on welfare, but they're on compensation or workers' comp. So you say they're on compo. So saying it's compo year or compo armor. Never watched Doctor Who? That's fair enough. I didn't watch it until it got revived, like with Christopher Eccleston and stuff. And then my wife loved David Tennant, so we were stuck with it. But it's not necessarily for everybody, but if you like a bit of sci-fi. Now I cat in my bed. Maybe you will. There you go. Ha ha ha, you dolts. How foolhardy you are to come here. Morons. This was just a trap. Seems like a waste to dirty our hands with stupid people like you, but being just a vessel that takes orders, I'll just have to do it. Wait, you said orders? But we've beaten Zeo and Dark Force. What a twist. Whose orders are you acting on? You defeated him? The great Dark Force? Ridiculous. Oh, I love these guys. I love these guys. I love this design. I love the robes. I love the glowing eyes. I love the glowing chest piece. I'm looking at Nikubani's icon there for the subs. I made them the sub icon. That's how much I love them. Okay. What am I doing? This is the boss fight. Let's get boss ready. What? Hey. Family show here. We did the instant kill. The instant kill works. Blast! This bothers me. It was talking like that great Dark Force is still alive. Yeah. Chaz, there is nothing wrong with the climate control system. So it really was a snare. See? Just like I said. We have to go to the Garabirk Tower. The climate control system is functioning normally. Are you saying something else is causing the abnormalities in Desolate? And if you talk, they'll say the same thing. Nope, it's old thing. Okay. It's not a kid's show, but we don't need to talk about subs and toms. It's getting into too much information area space. Okay. So